What the? Okay. I didn't know you had that ability. Just welcome back, super friends and super family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 8. So, last episode of Angel, we had a big cliffhanger, at least in my opinion, that makes me wonder, are we actually going to have a crossover, like a full-on crossover where Buffy and Angel meet? I don't know why that's so exciting to me, and part of me wonders whether they will actually do that, because the characters have split in a somewhat permanent way, and I do feel like you want to balance a distinction between the shows, but I don't know, just forgetting overthinking any of it, I am just excited about the idea or even the possibility of Buffy and Angel crossing paths. I mean, that has to happen. I can't be alone in wanting this at this point in the show. Should we be worried for Buffy, considering that Doyle had a vision of her? I can't imagine Angel wouldn't go rushing towards her. I mean, I guess there are some reasons to be hesitant. I mean, he did leave her for a reason, but if she's in danger, the Angel that we know, how could he possibly, leave Buffy? But you never know. You never know. Maybe that type of crossover won't happen till the end of this episode. I mean, we do have a lot going on here in the 4th season of Buffy. I mean, there were quite a few reveals in the last episode of Buffy. And I don't know, now that we kind of have a bigger idea of what's going on, we have the organization, we have Riley. Maybe that's going to be kind of the focus of this episode, and the crossover of Angel and Buffy and them meeting. That's going to take a back seat. Yeah, but we'll see. I'm excited to check it out. As always, if you want to watch the full reaction and support me, that's up on Patreon. I don't know what episode I'll be up to at the Slay Alive at this moment of recording, but I will have future episodes also out on Patreon if you don't want to wait. If not, do 1 episode per week in the Slay Alive watchover, so feel free to follow along if you want to subscribe. I do appreciate it. Let's just get into the episode. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 4, Episode 8. Are you the victim? Are you about to get attacked?
Looking for me?
Holy, what do you want?
Jeez, what the heck? Oh, okay, it's a vampire. I never thought about it, but can vampires just always hide their face? Like, why don't more of them do that and keep a low profile? Who's watching Buffy? Who is it? Dang, we do! In the opening scene, I don't even have to wait. We have Angel, stalking Buffy, his favorite occupation, but still, they're in the same location. All right, this is going to be interesting. That better not just be a tease and we see Angel in that first scene. He's not going to be in the rest of the episode. In fact, this would be a good time to ask the audience, of the viewers, who here ships Buffy and Angel? Who does? I definitely do. I almost said did because I do think that Kate and Angel have a good thing going. Not to mention Buffy has Riley, so. Dang, how long am I slow to realize? Spike in the intro?
All the duties of a dean, one of the most pleasant is to see a colleague realize it.
You may be the dean, but you are no Principal Snyder. Oh, why can't they bring Snyder back from the dead? If I was a writer on this show, I would have a whole justification for Snyder coming back from the dead, and it would convince Joss Whedon.
Because that's what the melting pot is about. Contributions from all cultures.
I mean, Buffy can rock a cowboy hat. That's pretty good.
Guess maybe it's just as well.
We need more of Joyce
Well,
this
I think
season.
that's a shame.
I'd like to think
I love a ritual sacrifice. She's not rippling at all.
Don't worry, Xander will dig. Just wait a little bit. What's gonna be underneath the ground? Zombies or something?
Imaginary Xander is quite the machine.
Jeez. This just turned into There Will Be Blood.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Don't say it too soon. You don't know what you're down there with. I'm gonna go with zombies. Come on. Meanwhile, in a dark corner brooding,
Which everyone thought was lost.
Huh?
Is there something out there?
She can sense him with her romantic spider sense.
A lot of lucky moms are going to be getting brimming baskets of dirty laundry.
They all get a family holiday just because they can go home to their families.
It does suck. It does suck if you, like everyone else, gets to go back and you don't have that.
It is a sham, but it's a sham with yam.
I mean, you can still have fun just because Santa Claus isn't real, right?
Everything's different now.
Welcome to adult life.
We could not invite Anya.
I don't know. She and Xander seem pretty tightly.
Come on, Anya is a lot of fun.
Isn't that the whole point of Thanksgiving? Everybody has a place to go.
Yeah, come on. Speaking of, no way. Okay. This might be the best episode of the season if Angel, Spike, and Buffy are all together. Look at this poor dude. Ever since Drusilla rejected him, he's never gotten over it. Where are you, Drusilla?
The nasty cough. You might need to spend the weekend in quarantine.
Oh no.
This is pre-COVID, bro. No quarantine necessary, man.
Xander, what are you doing? We're supposed to be digging.
It's like that's what he needs to do. Get her in the mood. Go outside and get a shovel.
Okay.
Your new girlfriend's gonna take care of you, Xander.
You could catch it.
We'll die together. It's romantic.
I don't even think she's kidding. I think she literally means that.
Girlfriend.
I'm a girlfriend.
Oh, I thought she's gonna be mad about the strain. She's happy about the girlfriend. Oh, of course. I'm so dumb. I was literally thinking it was just a regular sickness. Meanwhile, some green mist.
Okay, talk to you later.
You're about to get possessed. Maybe. Hypnotized? Murdered? Holy, this just got pretty violent. They almost showed that whole slitting of her throat. What is this show?
It's like building another demon completely out of ears.
Don't think that theory is gonna fly.
Then killed herself, then dumped the body. I'm really off my game, aren't I?
You've been watching too much Law and Order late at night, Willow.
Something's missing from this case. Early 1800s Schumacher.
Is there a double meaning and something's missing from this case, like in the mystery case as well?
You're the patriarch. You have to host the festivities, or it's all meaningless. That ceremonial knife, huh? Pretty juicy piece of cluage, don't you think?
Change the subject. Good tactic, Buffy.
So, what do you think?
What? Who was there? Oh, shoot.
There are other things happening on this campus.
You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I gotta try something. I can't just keep watching.
Exactly.
Not yours anymore either. Are you gonna walk away?
All right.
Come on, you guys are both ride or die. You can connect on that.
I was here. Look, it would distract her. It could get her hurt. I don't want it to get in the way.
I honestly understand why Angel would not want to communicate with her directly.
You know Father Gabriel?
No.
He knows the history of this place pretty well. His family dates back to Mission.
Can we trust Father Gabriel, though?
No. I'd forgotten how bad it feels.
I mean, that is brutal. Like, right when Angel is kind of like moved, he's trying to move on, then for him to kind of force to go back out to protect Buffy, it brings up all those feelings. Like, what the heck is this? Poor, look how sad Spike looks. Man, that dude looks lonely. Someone welcoming him in and give him a vampire turkey.
Buffy? Hey, Buffy.
Riley.
Oh, what is Angel gonna think when he's stalking her and sees him?
Hey, Willow.
Hi. Well, I'm just gonna let you two.
Willow's so happy to see her partner in crime.
Look, they're selling coffee in the coffee shop. Yum.
What a great way to excuse yourself. Give them some alone time.
You're evil. You're evil.
I'm not evil.
I don't blame Willow for thinking that.
Worse.
See, I don't get that. all this leaving for our own good garbage.
It's good for the drama. It's good for the drama.
Hey, is Cordelia really working for you? I mean, because that's got to be a special experience.
It is a special experience. Watch the show, Willow. It's good.
Well, if you can just tell me
Who the guy is.
When you have to go there.
I have to take you in.
Get out!
But babe.
What a great transition.
Yes, I do. I do.
How can you say no to Spike?
Open arms.
And by arms, I mean arms.
And I'm beautiful, and I don't need you to complete me. And you're mean.
Jeez. Way to escalate things.
What?
Can I have someone to eat?
Oh, I can't believe Harmony wouldn't take Spike. I mean, obviously he's bad for her, but come on. He's so cool. Little toxicity is balanced out by being a cool character, right?
Father Gabriel?
This is the first priest we're gonna have in Buffy, right? Am I forgetting someone obvious?
Are you out here?
Oh, well, it was a cameo from a priest.
I am vengeance. I am my people.
What are you, Batman, bro? Calm down. What the? Okay. I didn't know you had that ability, just...
Buried mission.
You said you were gonna get fresh ones.
Atrocities?
Peas, they come in little pods. You were gonna...
Buffy is really intent on making this dinner.
About imprisonment, forced labor, herded like animals into a mission full of bad...
I mean, that's why the spirit's out for revenge. That's why.
So he is?
So Hoos wasn't kidding about the rightful vengeance routine.
It's poetic vengeance, too, you know? Is this angel stalking?
Sure we shouldn't be helping him?
No, I think perhaps we won't help the angry spirit.
I mean, it is broad daylight, so probably not. Ah, in animal form.
I think you just want to slay the demon, then go la la la.
And I think your sympathy for his plight is...
Let's stop arguing for a second. Come on, cooler heads.
Maybe in particular danger from this menace.
You mean...
Giles' face, he was so surprised. He's like, you're in on the secret too?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Xander,
You look like death.
are you
Yes.
okay?
You didn't bring rolls?
Buffy, that's what you're thinking of when you see your friend show up looking like that?
Cited the mystical panic-causing incantation, so little hope there. Let's talk about the various.
Cast a spell, a relaxing spell on Xander.
Make you blind and insane, but it won't kill you. The smallpox will.
Anya, you could work on your bedside manner.
What, so he rises up and infects the first guy he sees? That's no fair.
That's bad luck. That's bad luck.
Is for to be slaying sometime soon, yeah?
It's sort of the question before the court.
She's like, after I finish dinner, then I can save your life.
Well, the representative from Syphilis votes yay.
It's not that simple.
He's a vengeance demon.
I mean, it's easy for them to say when they're not the ones who are sick, right? It's like, come on, he's your friend.
I think we do.
You're just saying all this because you're intimidated.
This is
by
no
me.
good.
I mean, I do agree with that. Fighting doesn't help anything.
Needs more condensed milk.
I feel like Buffy's fixation on this meal is... There's something meaningful behind that.
Vengeance is never sated, Buffy. Hatred is a cycle. All he will do is kill.
I mean, I do think he's right. Hatred is a cycle. Okay, who is this? Tell me it's Angel or Spike? But it is still daytime.
Help me.
Oh, come on, he's burning up! Don't kill Spike.
Invite me in.
No.
Very unlikely.
It's Thanksgiving, you guys. Come on, make an exception.
Willow, tell him what I did.
You said you were gonna kill me, then Buffy.
I mean, that's true. But what happened after that? What happened after that?
About the soldier boys you were fighting. Got the inside scoop.
I'm gonna expose Riley.
Hear me and descend. Walk with me upon a Tiashu again.
Dang, is he gonna summon like a whole ghost army?
Join the battle. Bring me my revenge.
Okay, well, We've got many people to be concerned about, or many spirits.
Bloody hell, woman, you're cutting off my circulation.
You don't have any circulation.
Well,
It's a figure of speech.
Father Gabriel, the curator of the cultural center. Who else fits this pattern?
Just a small brandy.
Dean.
Someone get Spike a brandy, please. Come on.
Giles with the cavalry coming to save us. It's one lonely guy, oppressed war.
I mean, if you killed Mummy Girl, you know, she had a similar thing. She was totally innocent.
Yes, he's been wronged, and I personally would be ready to apologize, but I...
oh, someone put a stake in me.
Maybe it's the syphilis talking, but some of that made sense.
I made a lot of these points earlier, but, it's fine.
Giles is like, everyone listens when the cool vampire says it. What about me?
Hey, what's the heart?
Flowery, isn't he?
He's evil again.
I'm not evil again. Why does everyone think that?
You can't blame them for being suspicious, Angel.
He's going after someone in charge, a leader.
He's a warrior. To a warrior, the leader means the strongest fighter.
So, Buffy, okay, come on, let's go.
Party.
Oh, we gotta get over there.
I'll call her. You get back fast.
Is this Doyle's vision, though? I have a feeling Doyle saw Buffy in danger from some other cause, but maybe I'm wrong.
Buffy!
She get hit? Dang, she did!
Apologize.
Shut up, Spike.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Hey, sorry about that, Chief.
Sorry? I don't think sorry's gonna cut it, dude.
By the door.
It's too many.
We need help.
This is the E.T. version of Buffy, and I love it. Come on, just fly over the moon already. I mean, Xander, I'm surprised you're still walking, let alone, like, hitting people over the head, considering how sick you are. You're Saint Sebastian, okay?
What's he like when he is evil?
You better be careful, Xander. Anya might have just fallen for Angel. When is Buffy gonna see him? Oh, Giles, dang, that looks painful. Hopefully there's no permanent brain damage.
Your knife can kill you.
Okay, well that's a big clue. Jeez.
You made it bad.
I didn't mean to.
Undo it.
Yeah, where's the undo button on the computer? Dang, did she kill him? Are they really gonna sit down to dinner? She gonna see you? Dang, Angel can't even join the group. Even Spike is part of the group, but Angel is the permanent outsider.
But at least we all worked together. It was like old times.
Especially with Angel being here and everything.
Oh my gosh, really, Xander? Really, bro? I love that shot.
Oops.
Are we not going to get to see what her reaction was? All right, so that is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 8. So we had a Thanksgiving-themed episode. We never got a full answer. I guess this is just kind of the question mark I have in my mind. Like, what was Buffy's fixation on the Thanksgiving dinner? Was it just she was determined to kind of have to relive this moment of childhood happiness and feel like everything is okay? Like, kind of experience that holiday comfort now that she's out on an adult? Like, is she just missing that? Was it just for comedic purposes, or is there some deeper meaning? I mean, I kind of lean towards the first theory. I think it had something to do with, I think something that many people can often use the holidays for. It's kind of a moment of reassurance, like everything's okay. If I can enjoy Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner or have a good New Year's party or have a fun birthday, that means my life is okay. Or maybe that means I get to re-experience some of my childhood. But Maybe I'm totally off. Maybe it's just a joke. But thematically, I do find it interesting. Kind of this idea of, dealing with vengeance, dealing with cultural wrongs, dealing with, I don't know exactly the way to describe it. Almost like the separation that contemporary culture and life often has from the somewhat recent tragic, violent history. I don't think it sounds like a word salad there, but hopefully there's something of what I got from this episode. I think Giles touched on it a little bit, talking about revenge and the cycle of violence, and I guess just addressing how things aren't always so black and white. There's more complicated situations than Buffy facing a vampire, killing evil, good guys win, hooray. I mean, it's thematically something that I think was really, really well explored in Lie to Me, and obviously this is a slightly different take, but just come to the moral complexity that's involved in certain situations, especially with the job of a slayer. And I do like, I think it's realistic for, the whole group of friends to have different opinions about what to do and how to move forward. And I think that it's also very realistic that Willow, despite her objecting and wanting to find a more peaceful solution, the second the fighting went down, she was joining in. I mean, and I don't blame her. Self-defense is a pretty natural, basic instinct. I don't think there's anything objectionable about that. I definitely think there's some truth in what Spike was saying in just, like as you're having these like comfortable discussions and arguing and trying to dissect the morality, Spike just kind of cut through the BS and was like, this is the harsh reality. You guys were conquerors back in the day and you murdered this whole civilization, and saying sorry isn't going to cut it. Like obviously Spike as an evil character of the show, that's kind of a worldview of his. At least that's how I take it in that moment. But there is some harsh truth in what he's saying, as we have these characters, kind of tiptoeing around the issue and debating things. At the end of the day, a lot of human history is just very ugly, and people do just kill, enslave. Humans are capable of doing horrible things to each other, and not only capable of, they have in recent history, and that's just the reality of it. And if you look at a civilization or a culture that has suffered real violence, real tragedy, how do you make up for it? It's almost like an impossible question, and I don't think this episode gave an easy answer, and I appreciate it for doing that. Like, it raises this question, it makes me think. I'm like, what do you say? What do you do? And at a certain point, when there can't be a verbal resolution or an agreement of peace, what happens besides a fight like what we had at the end of the episode here? But I don't know. It's one of those episodes. There's definitely some lighthearted moments and some jokes going on with Thanksgiving and food and Buffy and cooking. But I also think it touched on some things that make you pause and think and reflect. And that's, I always enjoy when an episode of Buffy makes me do that. It was great seeing Spike. I mean, I do appreciate how they took pity on him and took him in. I'm a little bit confused about, as far as my understanding of the vampires, that they are demons that are pure evil. So I just wonder what would be the logic in showing pity on Spike. I mean, I'm happy as a viewer because I love Spike. He's entertaining. He's hilarious. He's a cool villain. More screen time with Spike is always a big win. But I do just wonder, like, are we going to learn more about vampire lore where it's more complex than that? Or do I just need to shut off the hyper-logical part of my brain and enjoy the show? And it's okay that they spare a vampire and don't kill him even though he's pure evil. And then it was tough. I feel like multiple times throughout this episode, Buffy, like, she was so connected. They had such a strong relationship, her and Angel, that I think she really sensed. You could just see in the acting. Like, she could tell he was there. He was watching, even though she didn't fully realize it herself. And it's sweet that Angel, is considerate of Buffy's emotional state, at least in my opinion. I think he's really doing it out of genuine care for her. And of course, Buffy would be upset if she knew that. But I think what it really comes down to is Angel doesn't want her to experience what he's experiencing by coming back and seeing her, like bringing up all those feelings, making it just that much more difficult for him to go back to LA. He doesn't want Buffy to go through that. He doesn't want to interrupt her life, her adjustment, and I think just a testament to kind of the selflessness of where he's coming from. He sees Riley, and obviously the way they edit it, it's funny when he asks Willow, like, wait, who is that guy? But he really isn't coming across as jealous or wanting to get involved or just disrupt her life now that she's kind of moved on without him. So I just appreciate that from Angel. It does suck. It does suck that they're like so close and he's looking out for her and Buffy never knows. Will that continue? I'm still not 100% convinced that the vision Doyle had was regarding this episode. Like, Buffy got hurt a little bit. Was she in that much danger? I don't know. I feel like that might still come to fruition later, either in the next episode of Angel or Buffy, but we will see. But had a fun time with that one. As always, the full reaction is up on Patreon. Future episodes are also there if you care to support me there. If not, next week of the Buffyverse will be out on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.